You are living in a generation where young people can truly save the world. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? You know, in this world, we have so much things that we always want to do better. There are so many places that we want to be. There are so many people we want to help. And so sometimes we wonder if only we have something special in us, like the Superman, the Wonder Woman, and the Spider-Man in the movie. But in real life, we don't have to be like those superheroes. Being super is about not having the power, and yet you are not afraid to still face whatever that's in. So as I'm going to spend the next 30 over minutes with a message that I'm going to pass to you, I want you to keep this question in your heart throughout the whole session. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? Now, once upon a time, I was just as young as all of you here. I have my dreams and my fear. I have a difficult time growing up because I wasn't very good in school. I was a shy boy that is always very quiet in front of people. And I don't believe that I will be able to live my dream. So I just want to let you know that whatever that you are facing right now, or will be facing, I have gone through before. But I'm not here to teach you how to live a better life. I'm not here to tell you how to live a better life. But I'm here to show you how you can live a better life. Now, we live in a time where it is actually very difficult for people, especially for young people, because the world has become so connected digitally that people are comparing themselves with people they do not know. In the past, before internet became so powerful, we were in a society where everybody aiming to do well in the university. We felt that people who are studying in the university are the people who are powerful and the leaders of tomorrow. University studies are still important, but doing well in school is not the only way to show your passion. In fact, just trying to study well, to think that you are doing okay, is the reason why many young people are feeling sad. So here is the statistics to support what I have just shared. This is a recent news in Singapore about university students having mental health issue. And I know that this is not a Singapore problem, or even if I were to look at Vietnam, a Vietnam problem. This is a global community problem. Because when the world is now more digitally connected, we are exposed to looking at other people's life and friends. We are exposed to cyberbullying and harassment. In fact, the biggest risk is that we are exposed to information overloading. So much so that we are losing what is it like being a child. Many young people become keyboard warriors. Many young people are very good in expressing their feeling online, hiding behind the safety net of the internet. When the world wants the young people to connect in person, the young people become nervous and scared because they do not know how to talk eyeball to eyeball. I read something a year ago, and I want to share with you because it carries an important message. There was a mother that was very, very sick in the hospital. She was so sick that the doctor is not even sure that she will still survive tomorrow.
Và bà ấy ốm đến mức mà bác sĩ còn không chắc là bà ấy qua nổi trong ngày mai không.
So the doctor asked the mother, "Do you have a wish?"
Và bác sĩ mới hỏi người mẹ này rằng là
And the mother said, "Yes, I would like to see my son and talk to him." So the doctor contacted the auntie who can reach to the son. And the son was at home playing the online game. So when the auntie told the son that the mother is very sick and want to see him now, the son just turned back and say, "I'm busy with my online battering." And so the son tell the auntie, "Why don't you just ask my mother to FaceTime me?" So think for a moment, what has human become? And be aware of the way we are arranging our value even when we are still very young. Because the mother last wish may never be granted because the son didn't realize that might be the last moment he can hug her mom physically. So one of the learning I would love to pass to you is that in your generation, I would love to entrust you to be the gatekeeper of what is it like being human. To be able to appreciate that there are some things and some moments that technology and money can never replace. And that will mean that even in the future, human will thrive above metaverse and technology. And it's important to let the youth today know what is going on Earth. By 2020, the oceans will have more plastic than fish. But we can prevent this. And only the young people like you can prevent this. Because I am turning 50 years old. By 2050, if I'm still around, I will be too old to help. The dolphins, the seaweeds, and the coral reef wellness are in your hand. Because this is a problem that we can all solve. There are lots of plastics in the oceans, not because of the lack of dustbin. It is the lack of the environmental protectionists and the civic-minded people. And so I would like to congratulate your generation. You are living in a generation where young people can truly save the world by helping to make the environment better. And so it all starts with you not being afraid of living on. In all generations, young people always have a lot of problems and issues when they are growing up. Young people experience changes in their body from being a little girl and a little boy to man and woman. Young people also experience pressure in studying and learning. But if you choose to live strong, then you must not see that life is doing something to you. You must embrace happiness by seeing that life is doing something for you. So I started off the session by asking this question. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? And I start recalling what were my answer when I was as young as you. I remember being a child and knowing that I love to talk to people. But I was too shy. But here's what I'm proud of myself. I left a high-paying corporate job because I truly want to live my dream of becoming an influencer to people's life. I became Super Coach Joe Tan, not because I have any special power on me, but because I have super determination to serve the community. And in fact, my tagline to myself is, you don't have to be a superhero, you just have to be a super coach. And I wanted to build a community of successful and happy people. I didn't just want the success, the money and fame to be for myself. So I started Super Coaching Incorporation. Many people look at it and they thought it's a training company. I told them they are wrong, because I didn't start a great company. I started a great community. And today I thank and I love to include each and every one of you in this community. With the powerful and energetic leadership from Jenny Heng Zhang and the team, I trust that each and every one of you can build a great community for Vietnam and the rest of the world. You will have the support from Super Coaching Corporation. You are not alone. Together, we are stronger. So when I lived my dream, I went on big stage to influence more people. And in all this big stage, my team and I do not sell any product, because we are gathering together to celebrate the joy of being together. And these pictures melt my heart. Not because I see myself looking great in it. It's because of the youth that was standing below the stage looking at me. It was a youth-centric event, just like what you have attended today in Vietnam. And the reason why this picture touched my heart is because I remember clearly as I was sharing with the youth about living strong, like what I'm doing today with you. I saw first two row, the youth believing in my words, and tears was rolling down their eyes. That moment I understood one thing that the school never teach. It doesn't matter our race or our nationality. It doesn't matter whether we are young or we are young at heart. we all believe that we can be better than who we are right now. It's just that sometimes we are too afraid to go out there to go for what we truly believe. So today, let me tell you, stop being afraid and start getting together as a group so that you can go strong. Fear will imprison you. Hope, courage, having the right people will set you free. So many people, young and old, ask me, Joe, what is it like being on big stage like this? Sometimes I tell them, you don't have to only ask me. You can also ask other young people that SCI, my company, my community has built. And for all of you here, you can ask Jenny, the same person that is right now doing the translation for me right in front of you.
Cái người mà đang ngồi dịch cho tất cả các bạn á.
And this is Jenny at the age of 16. And this is the Jenny and many other young people that my team and I have worked with for the last 5 years. At just the age of 16, Jenny showed the world that young people can also do things that old people are always wanting to do. So for the last 20 over minutes that you're listening to me, I feel your energy. And therefore, I want you to know that you can also be on big stage just like Jenny. And we have been saying that and helping so many people for the last few years. In this picture, can you find Jenny and I? We are here.
Ở đây, ngay đây.
But more importantly, you need to see that there are a lot of happy young people that is now living strong. And today, with you being with us, I congratulate you for being now a part of us. So this event that you have gone through today is a dream come true. This event is designed and run by young people. This event is run not with the profit in mind, but with the possibility of living strong in mind. And I know that it will get even better and better each year. So in Super Coaching Incorporation, we help youth become leaders of tomorrow. And we support individual initiative of running project like this that you have experienced today. And in fact, we are now so serious in our commitment to build young people that we have now classified them under a new family group. And for the first time, we are officially showing this on the big screen. SCI will now have programs, events, and initiatives for youth and children of different age. So we have Super Junior for children who are 5 to 11 years old. And like all of you here, we have SCI Youth for age 12 to 19. And the most important part is that it will be organized, designed, and run by youth wing leaders and team. We, the senior people in SCI, will help to groom SCI youth leaders. And it's also in this opportunity that I would love to congratulate Jenny Heng Zhang for taking up the role of the youth wing leader of SCI. She is entrusted not just to build a powerful youth community in Vietnam, but also for the rest of the world. And I look forward to each and every one of you giving your relentless support to her so that you all can be a role model for the rest of the youth to follow. So as I am ending my sessions, I just have a few more words for you. What is the meaning of time? Just pause for a moment and ask ourselves, what is time? Time is the only commodity that you cannot keep for the next day. If you didn't finish your pizza, you can put in the freezer. If you didn't finish watching your Netflix episode, you can resume watching the next day. But you cannot transfer 10 hours of today into tomorrow. So every one of us have the same amount of time, 24 hours. But the difference is that some people didn't use the time powerfully. So I want you to know that time means today is my everything. So make use of the time when you are young to do the thing that you are proud of when you are older. And for you to live a powerful life, you must first start off by believing self-love is not selfish. Remember, I showed you statistics about young people, smart people, having mental issues. Many a time is because from the inside, these people are angry and sad with themselves. So for you to live strong, the only way you can love this world better is to start loving your inner world first. Self-love is not selfish. The only way you can love this world better is when you can love your inner world first. And with that, I thank you very much for listening, and I look forward to listening to your stories when we meet.
Và chúng ta có thể dùng một tràng pháo tay thật lớn được không ạ? Ok, và bây giờ chúng ta sẽ bày tỏ lòng biết ơn của mình với phần chia sẻ của trainer bằng cách là giơ hai tay của mình về phía màn hình và chúng ta sẽ nói